So good morning, class.
Good morning, sir.
Today, before starting the lecture, let me first of all present the screen. Okay. Then I will be moving towards the topic that we are going to start. Okay. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Subrat.
Yes, sir.
So in the last class, what we have done, if you can remember
So we
properly,
have done about the experiment.
yes, we have done
Should I
regarding the
go back?
experiment. No? We have
Yes, sir.
completed the experiment. All right. Magnetic field pattern due to a current carrying straight conductor. This much only we have done. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Today
Yes,
we will
sir.
do magnetic field pattern due to a circular loop. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
let's start today's class, and let me give today's date here first. Okay. So from here we are going to start today's class, and today is 2nd of Feb of 2021. All right. So today we are going to start from the topic. The topic will be magnetic field pattern. Magnetic field pattern. All right. Due to a circular loop. All right. Magnetic field pattern due to
Yes, sir.
a circular loop. All right.
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Achha. So,
Understood.
okay. Subrat, in the last experiment, what we have done, we have taken a straight wire. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, I am bending this wire in the form of a coil. Okay? I am bending
Yes.
this wire in the form of a coil. Just see here. Okay? This is the cardboard. First of all, let me take the cardboard. This is the cardboard. Now, what I have done, I have bent the wire in the form of a circular loop. The loop has come down like this, and I have bent it like this. All right? Can you imagine
Yes,
it?
sir.
Okay. Now, along with this wire, I have connected a battery, a switch, and closing the circuit.
Yes, sir.
Okay? And I have closed the circuit.
Yes, sir.
This is the positive terminal of the battery, and this is the negative terminal of the battery. As I am closing the switch, what happened? Current start flowing in the circuit. Yes, current start flowing in the circuit. Alright, can you see the current is flowing in the circuit?
Yes, sir.
That's good. So, in this way, the current will flow in the circuit, and it will again come back and will complete the circuit. Okay,
Yes, sir.
this much is clear to you? Any doubt?
It's clear.
Okay.
So it's clear.
Okay, that's absolutely nice. Okay. Now, what I have done, I have kept some iron fillings. Okay, I have kept some iron fillings on the board. Okay, understood? I have kept some iron fillings on the board.
Iron fillings.
Okay, or iron powder, or you can say iron crucibles. All right, iron dust I have kept here. As you will pass on the current, what will happen? You can see that the iron pieces will align themselves like this. Understood? They will again
Yes, sir.
form the concentric circles
Yes, sir.
near the wire. Near the wire, they will form the concentric circles, and at the center, they will form a straight line. Okay? Like this. Again, curve.
Yes, sir.
Again, the lines are curving. Again, the lines are forming a circle. At the near the wire, they are again forming concentric circles. Can you see that I am drawing?
Yes,
Can
sir.
you see the picture? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So, what's
Yes, sir. I
happening?
can see.
So, they all are again forming circular pattern, but you can see that at the center, what's happening? You see, at the center, it is forming a straight line. Can you see here? At the center it is forming a
Yes, sir.
straight line.
Straight.
But near the wire, it is forming circular sections. Yes or no? So what is
Yes,
your
sir.
observation? Your observation is near the wire. It
Near the wire,
is circular ring.
concentric circles.
It is circular ring, and at the center. Yes or no?
At this
At the
straight
center,
line.
it is forming a
Yes.
straight line.
Straight line.
This much clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is your observation. All right. This is your observation. Okay. Any problem?
No, sir.
All right. Now there are several conclusions that you can draw. Okay. What are the conclusions that you can draw from this experiment? What have you understood from this experiment? All right. That you have to see. Okay. Just see here.
Yes, sir.
Let me show it to you. What are the conclusions that you can draw? So the first conclusion that you can draw from here is that if you increase the current, always remember like this, if you will increase the current, then what will happen? Can you tell me? If you will increase the current,
Sir,
then
I don't.
just see here. Okay. What are the conclusions that you can draw? Let me write down conclusions.
Okay, sir.
Conclusions. Okay. What are the conclusions that you can draw? The
Yes.
first conclusion that you can draw is if current increases, whenever current will increase, you can see that this iron powder forming large number of rings. Number of rings increases. Okay. The number of rings increases. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Number of rings
Yes.
gets denser.
Increases.
Denser means it will be much more crowded. Okay. It will get much more crowded. Now the
Yes,
question
sir.
is, sir, why? Why it will get
Crowded.
much more crowded? The question is why? Yes or no? See, if you increase the current, then what will happen? Magnetic field increases. Magnetic field increases. Okay. If you will increase the current, magnetic field will increase. Okay. As the magnetic field will increase, what will happen? Magnetic field lines will increase. Okay. Try to understand what I am trying to say to you. Okay. If you are increasing the current, what will happen?
Yes, sir.
We are studying the chapter magnetic effects of electric current. Okay. That means if current increases, then magnetic field increases. As magnetic field increases, magnetic field lines will increase. As magnetic field lines increases, number of rings also get denser. Okay. Understood? What I
Okay,
tried
yes,
to
sir.
mean you.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay. Acha. This
Yes,
is the
sir.
first conclusion. Now you can see what is the second conclusion that you can draw. I am writing the second conclusion to your right hand side, to the left hand side. See, this is the second conclusion. Okay. What is the second conclusion that I can draw? Second conclusion is as we move
The current decreases.
towards the center, as we move towards the center of the coil. Okay. You can see now at the center of the coil,
Yes, sir.
it is forming a straight line. Okay. A straight line is formed.
Yes, sir.
A straight line is formed.
Oh, yes,
So what
sir.
I have written, as we move
Formed.
towards the center of the coil. Yes, as we move towards the center of the coil, a straight line is formed.
Yes, sir.
A straight line is formed. Now the question is, sir, why? Why straight line is formed? Yes or no? Why straight line is formed? The straight line has
Yes, sir.
formed because magnetic field decreases as we move away from the wire. Away from the wire. You see, the wire is here. The wire is
Wire.
here. Now, the wire is here. as you are moving away from the wire, now you are moving away from the wire. You can see the diagram what I am drawing. As you are moving away from the wire, what's
Yes, sir.
happening? The magnetic field decreases. As the magnetic field decreases, it is
Yes.
forming a straight line. It is forming a straight line. So have
Straight
you
line.
understood? As we move away from the wire, magnetic field decreases and it's
Yes, sir.
forming a straight line. Is that clear, Subrat?
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me how you can increase the strength of the magnetic field? Okay, how you can increase the strength of the magnetic field? You have to remember how to increase the strength of the magnetic field. Very important question. It generally comes in your examination. Use your
Okay,
brain.
sir.
How you will increase the strength of the magnetic field?
So by increasing the current.
Very good. By increasing the current. And anything else?
Uh, no, sir.
All right. Chalo. Let me tell you how to increase the strength of the magnetic field. This is a question. Okay? Very important question. How to increase the strength of the magnetic field.
Yes,
All right? So what will be the answer to this? The answer to this question is strength of the magnetic field can be increased. You have to write down the strength of the magnetic field can be increased by the following ways. Okay, so by using the following ways you can increase the strength of the magnetic field.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what are the following ways? Number one, you have said only. You have only said to me. Yes, what
By
will be number
increasing
one?
the current.
By increasing the current.
So by increasing the current.
By increasing the current. Very good. This is the
Correct.
one, first one you have said. Second one will be by decreasing the radius. By decreasing the radius of the coil.
The radius.
You have seen, na? As we move away from the wire, you have seen, na? As we move towards the center, the line becomes straight. Yes or no?
Yes,
So
sir.
if we will reduce the
Yes, sir.
if we will reduce the radius,
Yes,
then what will happen? Then magnetic field will increase. And the third one, try to remember, by increasing the number of turns. By increasing the number of turns in the coil.
The number of turns.
Turns in the coil. In this case, I have taken only one turn. Okay? But if you will use a wire with large number of turns, okay, then what will happen? Magnetic field will increase. Okay? You will read the
Yes,
cause of this third point in your higher classes. Okay? Why it happens that increasing the number of turns,
Okay, sir.
magnetic field increases. We will not discuss about this thing here. All right? Have you understood?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Understood.
That's good. That's good. Okay. Now you see. Next that we have to study is clock face rule. Alright. Whose face rule? Sir, clock's face rule.
Clock face rule.
Alright. Chalo. Let's discuss about clock face rule. Let me write it down. Clock face rule. Very easy. Okay. Try to remember like this, that there are two loops. This is one loop and this is second loop.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In this loop, the current is going in anti-clockwise direction. Yes or no? And in the second loop, this is first loop.
Yes,
In
sir.
the second loop, the current is going in a clockwise direction. Okay.
Clockwise.
Now, if I write S
Yes,
here,
sir.
if I write S, yes, and I am giving arrow at both the ends of
Yes, sir.
S. Can I give it like this? Can I give it like this?
Yes, sir.
So from this, and again,
Yes, sir.
if I write north here, N, and I'm writing it in this fashion, can I write like this?
Yes, sir.
That's good.
Oh, sir, it is the option in the book.
Yes?
Sir. So clockwise is S and anti-clockwise is N in the book.
Yes, I'm showing it to you. No? I'm showing it to you. Okay? How it is like this, that you have to understand first. Yes or no? Why it is happening like
No,
this?
sir, I am trying to say that.
Yeah, I understood. I
No,
understood.
sir,
No.
I am
I
trying to say
understood.
that.
I understood. This one only, no? That you are trying to say. Okay,
Okay, sir.
I understood that thing. Okay. See
Yes,
here.
sir.
If I write S here, you are saying this thing only, no? So write S here. And you have to write N here. Yes or no? This thing. Now it's clear? See like this.
Yes, sir.
See like this. Here the current is going in anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction. Yes or no? And in this case the current is going in clockwise direction. Any doubt? Always remember for anti-clockwise direction, the face will be north pole. Okay? The way to remember is write down N in such a fashion that it will direct that the direction of the north pole will also show the direction that is anti-clockwise. Yes or no? Can you see? Can you see from the diagram that I have
Yes, sir.
written N in such a way
Yes,
that
sir.
it is showing the anti-clockwise direction? Yes or no? Remember like this. Anti-clockwise
Yes,
direction,
sir.
north pole. Clockwise direction, you can see here south pole. Alright?
South pole.
Clockwise direction, south pole. Alright? And short form. If you forget this thing also, no need to remember like this. Write down the code. That is AN. Anti-clockwise, north pole. Clockwise, south pole. CS. Always remember computer science. I remember like this. Computer science. Alright? Remember one thing. Computer science. Computer means clockwise. Science means
Yes, sir.
south pole. Remember computer science, you will never forget. No need of drawing any diagram and all.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
Remember like this. Computer science. Sir, I said computer
Oh,
science.
yes, sir.
Computer science means clockwise and S for
Yes, sir.
south pole.
Clockwise.
C
South
for
pole.
clockwise and S for south pole. If you can remember computer science, then the other one you can write down very easily. Remember only one, the other one will come automatically. Alright?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes,
we
sir.
have studied till clock face rule today. Try to join the class earlier so that we can cover a larger portion. Okay? Thank you. Thank you for today.
Yes, sir.